Hey there guys, Gamer Jamie 111 here, and I am going to be getting into the Colombia special, which is the second and third episode of the third season. I vaguely remember this episode, well, these episodes. I have not been back to season 3 since it was released. All I can remember is that Hammond had some stupid monster truck. James May, for some reason, had a little Fiat Panda, and Jeremy Clarkson had a Jeep Wrangler that made him look very of my persuasion.
Hello and welcome
Let's go.
to what is a Grand Tour special.
Yep, and it's going to be a big one because we've had a request from Amazon. You know how if you're watching a program and you pause it, you get to see a selection of beautiful landscape photographs from all around the world.
Yeah, well, we've been asked to come up with some new photographs of wild animals.
Yeah, us three wildlife photographers. What could possibly go wrong with that?
It's such an obvious
Oh, God.
I don't know why we never thought of it before. But anyway, we decided that obviously we'd need the right gear and the right cars. And then we should meet up with all of that in the most ecologically diverse country on Earth, Colombia.
Colombia is nature's treasure chest.
It does look beautiful, though.
Vast forests, lazy rivers and babbling brooks are home to a greater variety of birds and animals than you'll find anywhere else on Earth.
Oh my
Of
god,
course,
that is
common
just
sense
so
dictated that to get our
beautiful.
pictures, we should meet far from the stain of humanity.
In the middle of a big city.
But, for some extraordinary reason, Richard Hammond decided that the start point should be in the middle of the night, close to the bustling city of Cartagena,
Oh,
on a
that's
tropical
beautiful.
beach.
Morning.
Morning.
Why did he say meet on a beach, and why did we listen to him?
Where is he? Hammond!
It's 4 o'clock, for Pete's sake.
Oh, is that a Fiat Panda?
Fiat Panda 4x4.
It's terrible.
It's fantastic.
No, that's fantastic. Yeah. That is a sturdy car, that is. What's that? Well, wasn't that a distressed flare?
Well, a red one is a distress, isn't it?
What's that?
Hang on, is there a person on? There's somebody on it.
Hello? Hello?
Hello!
It's Hammond.
Is that your car?
Yes, this is my car!
It's his car.
As the sun began to rise, we asked Hammond to come ashore so we could work out what on earth was going on.
Well, where do we begin? Why is your car up there?
Well, because that's where the boat dropped me off.
What boat?
Well, I shipped it from North America.
Yeah.
They got to here, wrapped it in polythene, lobbed it over the side me with it. That's how they do it.
Problem we've got is, how are you going to get your car from there to here?
I was rather hoping that would be we'd do that. That's
No, if you listen carefully, he said how you're going to get your car from there to here.
You singular.
It's you, meaning you.
What?
No, he didn't say
You made
us.
us get up at 4 o'clock.
Eventually, though, James relented and agreed to pull Hammond's car ashore.
Right, go, May. Go, go, go. Give it a yap.
Oh,
3, 2, 1. got 49 horsepower. It's going to ruin it. Get
Can
the
we find a
Jeep.
small dog instead to tow him?
That is presumably a pickup truck. Yes?
Yes, you've
And
guessed.
four-wheel drive?
Yes.
Right. Why don't you go out there, cut away the polythene bag, and drive it out using the engine?
It's a good idea. Because what you don't do when you drive a car is use the engine in someone else's car. Use the one in your own car.
Yes.
Unfortunately, though, it wouldn't start.
Now.
So, after getting brained by the waves for a while, he waded ashore again and came up with a harebrained scheme where the Fiat would be an anchor and the Jeep a tug.
3, 2, 1. Oh, shit. Hammond, you moron!
Well, I couldn't do anything. I got no steering. I was
Why
talking.
didn't you tell us?
I was yelling on the radio. You pulled me
This
through a
family has
building.
loved this car since 1991, and you turn up from bloody Wales or North America or wherever it is you've been, and you've already ruined it.
Listen, it's been a bit of a cluster thing. We need to work it all out. We need communications properly organised.
What is
You
that?
need
That?
It's my ladder.
You bought something you can't get into or out of without a ladder.
It's very high up.
So far, Hammond's pickup had wrecked everything on the beach and all my cameras and cost us 10 hours. So we told him to shut up again and get it working. And once he'd done that,
Yeah!
we headed into Cartagena to buy some cameras.
Oh, that was a weird cut.
We headed into Cartagena to buy some cameras.
That was a really weird cut. Okay.
Right, this Jeep Wrangler hardtail cost £8,000. And absolutely everything on it works.
Oh, what now? Oh. So I've got a
It's going to be
minute.
ideal, though, for wildlife photography because it's four-wheel drive, it's a Jeep. So I could use it to track a snow leopard. It's got a 4-metre straight 6, so I could keep up with a diving eagle. And of course, no roof, fold-down windscreen. So a 360-degree field of fire for the camera.
I do like the Jeep Wranglers. They're not my favourite car, but I do like them, especially how cute they look.
That's
Oh. This one sort of feels a little bit flimsy and floaty and a little bit weird, honestly.
Have you feeling
Oh,
about
do I
my
get to drive that now?
1998 Chevy CK Silverado. It's
Yes.
a full-size American pickup that's been made a bit bigger with a lift kit and modifications that I'll tell you about later. Most importantly, it's got a proper big old 7.4 litre V8
7.4?
Jeez.
Jeez.
Just churning out huge gobbets of grunt.
Right, let's go.
I have four-wheel drive.
Does
high
look
and low ratios.
really stupid though.
That and this massive lift kit, I can go anywhere with it. No animal's going to stay away from my legs. Probably most wildlife photographers use things like this anyway. You don't see it, on the telly with camera and stuff, because, well, this is behind the scenes. This is how they get there.
It's not exactly fast though, is it? Come on. Hopefully it starts to straighten out a little bit so I can try to get it a little bit faster. Come on. This is gonna be so close. Whoa! Thank God. So 57 seconds.
Now we're alone, viewers, let me tell you a little bit about my car. And I know some of you are thinking, oh, that's just a Fiat Panda, and they're in South America, they're bound to be going over difficult terrain, yes, yes, yes. But let me tell you this, what you need for serious off-roading is smallness and lightness. That's what I've got. This is a tiny car, it weighs 780 kilograms, a quarter of what Hammond's stupid monster truck does. Away! Now, if you compare this with the original Series 1 Panda, it has a four-wheel drive system made in Austria.
100 miles an hour in a Fiat Panda. Something's not right about that. They're being a little bit generous, aren't they? Especially with 50 horsepower.
Windows and the automatic mirrors, it's all perfect. Apart from the bit that Richard Hammond damaged.
Oh. Oh god, there's a U-turn coming up. Oh.
Soon we arrived at the
Or
really
not.
rather beautiful walled city of Cartagena. Eventually, having got our shopping done, we met up for a camera show and tell. And once again, Hammond had gone completely over the top.
This is a 50mm prime, really fast, beautiful lens. Then I've got another harness, so that's for the actual camera. Importantly, of course, camera body. Very good one.
Well remembered.
And most importantly of all, telephoto lens.
Shall I show you what I've got?
Yes?
I haven't bothered with any of that. I've just gone for the telephoto, not one of yours, but that. This is all I've got. That's all you need.
Well, that is literally it.
Yeah, that's all you need.
Well, are you going to photograph animals in this country? It's a lot of glass.
Clear this away, let me show you what I've got.
Right.
That is a camera.
If we'd been tasked with photographing somebody's 21st birthday party...
Perfect.
Welcome to 2018. Everything you've got in all that kit that you've just shown us is in there.
Show me your zoom lens.
Behold the
What,
lens,
is it a cold day?
behold the zoom. The woman in the shop said this camera takes good pictures. That's enough for me.
Keen to get cracking, we hit the streets and began immediately to do animal photography.
James, move, you're in my shot. Woof.
Oh, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Oh.
I'm gonna get further away.
Oh.
Oh, Christ, I've got a macro.
Retry that.
James, move, you're in my shot. Woof. I'm gonna get further away.
Oh, Christ, I've got a macro on. Stay. Pigeon. Don't scare it.
Get out of the
Oh,
way.
I'm sorry, am I annoying you?
Yes, you are.
Well, yes,
You
what
can't
do to
possibly
me?
need to be that close. Hello, horsey.
Eventually, we got into the groove.
Got it.
Look at my pigeon.
And after just 20 minutes, we met up to celebrate a job well done.
Yeah, I've got half dog.
You've got that horse one.
I've got the
Have you
pigeon looking gormless.
I think haven't we pretty much done it?
A number of dogs and a number of horses. And the spider's the spider had gone. But I've got the whole of the spider. That's habitat.
You've got where the spider lived.
That's habitat.
Oh, hang on, sorry.
That's what they want.
Chaps, we have a message here from Mr. Willman.
What?
What does he want?
It's bad
You
news, I'm afraid.
idiots.
Amazon don't just want pictures of pigeons, dogs and flies. They want interesting stuff as well. They insist the following must be included. A condor, a spectacled bear, a jaguar, and a hippopotamus. And they must be wild, you can't just go to a zoo.
Hippopotamus. You don't get those here.
They didn't have them here, did
In
they?
Africa.
Well, how are we going to do that then?
How the hell are we going to get a picture of a hippopotamus in South America?
Well, you've got a really long leg.
Well, I know, but I happen to be on a very tall mountain to see Africa. Well, I'll tell you what we're not going to see lumbering by here.
Oh, God.
The next day, armed with our new and more challenging instructions, we decided to make an early start. We continued onwards, acutely aware that so far our mission was not going well.
You think?
What photographs have we got between us so far? Have either of you two got anything you could put on an Amazon screensaver?
I have a selfie with a donkey.
Yeah, you wouldn't want to use my donkey photograph, that's for damn sure.
We've got nothing between us so far at all.
In a bid to pass the time, I dreamed up a simple game.
Hammond, why don't you pull alongside your colleague in his, let's be honest, 1 litre Fiat Panda with your 7.4 litre monster truck, and let's see who's got the slowest car, okay?
Okay.
3, 2, 1, go!
Go.
Oh, God. Oh, God. Come on. Come on. Oh. Oh, jeez. Talk about cheating. Bloody hell. Oh, I've got a U-turn coming up. No, I don't.
Richard Trailer Trash Trump Hammond has been beaten, and beaten big time, bigly.
I mean, I don't want you to take this personally or anything, Hammond, but your truck must be utter garbage.
Absolute garbage.
You wait, this thing will come into its own soon and you'll be left gasping.
I'm longing to see the environment where that comes into its own.
Since the Jaguars weren't going to be in built-up areas, we ploughed deep into the jungle, along a dirt path that was once a railway
Oh, God.
built by the British.
Oh. Okay.
Come
Oh.
on, turn!
Oh. Right. About a minute and 20 seconds to get there. Oh. No. This is so horrible. Oh!
Come on, Carl.
Crap. So. Oh. Bloody hell. So, come on.
Oh, there he made.
I'm definitely gonna have to try this one again. Although I may not need to. Yeah, I am going to need to. Oh, and ever so slightly
Along a
out.
dirt path that was once
Right.
a railway built by the British.
Come on. Let's go. See, this is why I need a different view. Because... Oh. This is so scary. Come on. Oh, bloody hell. Oh, it was this part. No.
Where are we going?
Oh. Come on. Jesus Christ.
It is quite scary through here.
Oh, oh.
That's
Oh.
blue. Come on!
Yes!
Right, jaguars, they are very
119.84.
and very, very rare. You don't want to come face to face with a jaguar, though. It does have very strong bitey bits. It kills its prey by biting through its skull and then penetrating its brain.
We drove for miles along the disused railway until eventually LGB Jeremy came to a halt.
Oh.
Gentlemen, I'm rather confused here. We're approaching a bridge, okay? It says no cars, no people, no motorcycles, and no horses.
Well, what's it for then?
Moments later, we found out.
My God.
It's all right, James. Why don't you just... He is actually go. James doesn't like heights.
Oh, did you see that one just moved?
Yes. What is that? Hold on. That's one, two. You've got 7 or 8, maybe 8 feet.
That means I'll have to drive. I can't.
Wait, it's got massive tyres. You'll just be running on the outer ones.
Well, so I get to this bit. My car is wider than that, and that's wider than my wheel. It won't do it.
And that's high, actually. What is that, 300 feet?
Some hundreds of feet, yes. Oh dear.
Oh, God.
Even though Hammond isn't at all accident-prone, I went first.
Seatbelt on or off? Off. Because what bloody difference will it make? Really?
Oh, God. Oh, jeez.
No. This is a lot higher than it looked in the brochure. Oh, bollocks.
Oh.
Here we go.
Crap. Oh, jeez.
Sorry.
Come on.
Come on. Drive carefully.
No. I'm definitely gonna have to retry that.
Off. Because what bloody difference will it make? Really?
Right.
Go. This is a lot higher than it looked in the brochure. Oh, bollocks. Roaring on. Drive carefully. Oh.
Okay.
Right, I've made it. That's
better.
good. Hammond, you will shit your pants doing this.
I already am watching.
Oh, God.
Not looking down, thinking about other things. Now very slowly, go. It's not going to work. Go fast. Here we go.
No. I'm gonna have to retry this one as well, because that just... I didn't even turn.
Come on!
Okay, that is definitely something wrong.
And then it was the turd, Big Donald.
Well, that's helpful.
Right.
I already am watching.
Away!
Right. Come on.
Not looking there, not sitting there, thinking about other things. Oh no!
Oh.
Keep going, keep going. Now very slowly. Go! Not gonna work. Forward.
And then it was the turd, Big Donald.
Oh God.
Oh, jeez.
The only way I can do this is by looking at the driver's side tyre and keeping it as close as I can to that edge. And hoping to God that gives me enough. Oh Christ.
I can do this.
God.
Oh! Jesus
Bad time to
Christ.
be lost.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh
Getting
crap,
power,
oh
that's
crap,
good.
oh crap,
I
oh
will
crap,
get there.
oh crap, oh crap, oh crap.
Who is that clippity-clopping across?
Hand to that edge. And hoping to God that gives me enough. Oh Christ.
I can do this. Come on, come on, come on.
God.
Crossing this bridge is just part of my journey. Oh, just
Jeez.
Okay.
So close to the end then as well. Oh. No.
Oh, come on, let's go.
Oh.
Hand to that edge. And hoping to
Right.
God that gives me enough. Oh Christ.
Let's go. Right, so.
I'm shaking like I've never shaken. Come on, come on,
This is so disorientating. Like, completely and utterly disorientating. Right, so, I'm 2/3 of the way across.
I'm just going to look
Keep
at the
calm.
wood. Not at what's
Keep
below,
calm.
just with the wood.
Keep going. Thank God.
Who is that clippity-clopping across my bridge?
Oh God. Not the Billy Goat Grab game.
I will move my jeep out of your way. If you can answer this simple prog rock question.
I don't know anything about prog rock at all. Let me off the bridge, I'm going to be sick, please.
Eventually, Hammond became quite irritated, so I abandoned the game. And soon, all of us became quite irritated.
Going to be broken down.
Yes.
Problem is, you have people on the extreme left, James May, people on the extreme right, Richard Hammond, and it's always the liberal, sensible people in the middle, like me, who cop for it.
Eventually, having fixed the Fiat, I was back on the road again.
This car is just amazing.
But then,
Oh dear, I think I've just lost the exhaust pipe.
Sounds better.
This is tremendous. It's like being on a rally stage.
Oh god.
Full throttle.
One minute 30. Let's go. Oops. Oh. Come on. Well, at least I haven't crashed this time round. So there's that. Come on. Oh. Please. For the love of God, please.
Tony and Sherry Blair.
So slow. They're so
This is
close. I mean,
tremendous. It's like being
so
on a
slow.
rally stage.
Right. Try it again. This is a lot of retries in an episode. Jeez.
Quite slow there. There we go.
Crap. Well, there goes the time. Damn it. But you never know. I do. I'd need to get that completely and utterly perfect to be able to do it. And I haven't, so... Oh, actually, it might have been beneficial.
Sherry Blair were in fact massive World Rally Championship fans. In fact, I think they took part in a couple on the quiet. They just didn't want people to know about it. They thought it would sort of damage their reputation and their standing. Unlike, say, starting a war.
Further ahead, my long lens had grabbed a couple of animals.
I don't believe Amazon will be rushing to have that as their screensaver.
But we had yet to bag a jag. However, as it's a nocturnal animal, we were hoping for more luck as darkness fell. Eventually, though, after driving deep into the jungle, we arrived at exactly the sort of spot where jaguars like to hang out. This is extraordinarily promising.
I'm bored, and I'm getting eaten by mosquitoes.
I'm being eaten and I'm bored as well.
I think if a jaguar came now, I wouldn't see it. My eyes would shut down. From boredom.
What are we going to do?
I know, but that is boring.
No, because honestly, I mean, the truth is, people could come out here for 40 years and not see a jaguar.
Well, we could use my trap cameras.
Use trap cameras.
Set it up and they're triggered by an animal and then they take a picture.
Well, you've got those with you.
Yeah, in bag.
Well, why the hell didn't you say that when we turned up?
Nobody asked.
These are done remotely. Well, why are we still here?
That's a very good point, actually. It's better that we go away, isn't it?
Let's take the Bear Grylls approach to natural history. There was a town, well, 10 kilometres away. Why don't we go into the town, have a drink, check into a hotel? How's that sound?
And then come back tomorrow and
Yes.
check the cameras.
Yes.
That's how you're supposed to use them. It's in the instructions. That's what you do. You set it up.
Oh. There we go.
The next morning, with James in a state of deep puzzlement, Hammond and I checked out the ruined trap cameras.
So, let me just get this clear. The Jaguar mauled your camera?
Yeah.
Is that really where it's been? So, but he's broken it.
Yes, he's broken.
But did
Anyway.
this is the important thing. Did we get any pictures?
All right, look.
No.
Something triggered it. Maybe a leaf. Ah, look! There!
Where?
There! That's it.
That's it!
That's it
God,
walking
it's a
back. It's a
camouflage
There's his
it
head!
is.
There's his head! That's its actual face! There!
Yeah, but he's got a tree in front of him.
Oh, yeah, but that's context. That's habitat.
What's that?
This is when it got destroyed. That's its mouth. That's whiskers. Look.
No.
That's a jaguar biting. That is an action shot. That's probably got awards all over it.
Oh, God, yeah.
Eyes.
Now that is a great picture, and we can move on.
It is.
We have ticked that box. That's the ace of spades, the Jaguar. That's Saddam Hussein. We've now got to go and get his sons.
With the Jaguar in the bag, our sights were set on the next target. Another rare and reclusive creature. The spectacled bear.
We now have to drive 200 miles to find the sort of terrain where we're going to be able to photograph the King of Spades, Edgar Hussein, Paddington.
And eventually we arrived in Spectacle Bear Country.
Right, now listen.
I like trousers.
Well, no, at least he's trying. He's making an effort. But you should have gone the whole hog. Maybe some nice, hey, we're in the outdoors, some nice chaps. Suede, but ventilated at the back. And that shirt. You've picked up that colour. Have you been getting advice?
Maybe turn our attention to the bear now, to Paddington.
Skin's flake. You should moisturise.
What's it?
You should moisturise. In the
Why should I
morning.
moisturise?
Because your skin's flaky.
Because you're dry. You look like something found in a pyramid.
Anyway, listen, just turn our attention.
Let's have a look at the sarcophagus. I'm not putting that in the British Museum.
Rather than put up with any more of this persecution, I insisted we saddle up and set off to look for Paddington.
Oh, what am I doing now? Oh, I'm driving this thing. Oh. Something here that I've got to get. Oh. Oh, there we go. What's that?
Oh, for God's sake.
Come on. Jesus. Why the hell did it stop? I'm definitely gonna have to do this one again. Because the car just stopped. Like, What?
Keep it diagonal, obviously, while crossing these things. Persecution. I insisted we saddle up and set off to look for Paddington.
Where do I go first? Here. And then go over to this one. And then go to this one. And then head uphill to this one. Come on, come on, come on. Keep going, keep going, keep going. And then head over to this last one. See, why couldn't they have just done that from the beginning?
Obviously, while crossing these things.
Oh, shite! Oh! Oh! Look at you with the wheel in the air.
Can we please try not to make this look like it's a problem? Because the ladies and gentlemen think we're hopeless. I tried
Well,
to drive
think.
myself out, which went well. Speed and power.
He's just dug himself a hole.
So I asked Hammond for help, but predictably, his pickup truck chose that moment to go into one-wheel drive.
Oh dear.
There was only one solution. With the rope hitched up, we were ready to go.
So I'll give you a small tug,
Was that a gentle tug?
There we go.
and then it's down to you because I haven't got the weight to pull you. Okay? Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go!
A Fiat Panda!
Yes!
Jeremy Corbyn just
Oh.
pulled Freddie Mercury out.
It's a meeting of minds.
I'm not sure we're very good at fist pumping.
Idiot.
With that calamity sorted, Hammond got four-wheel drive back, and we resumed our mission. Right. Let's go on a bear hunt.
Oh. Oh, are you serious? No. Come on. Oh, sorry, I'm not doing that one again.
What's she looking forward to
I'll
seeing
just have
about
to
her, really?
live with one silver.
I like all bears except polar bears, which I hate. They're vicious and they eat school children. Joyously, we soon found another suitable spot, where I discovered I had a small problem. I'm still not high enough up to see over the shrubs.
Well, nothing you can do about it now.
What?
Shut up. Nothing you can do
Yeah,
about
I'm telling you, I just wish I was a bit
Look
higher.
how high you are.
This is... What was that?
It's bear noise. Shh. I'm not bored now. That is a bear. It's a bear. It's a bear. I can't see it. There's a bear. Yes, it is. It moved. Shh. I can see his face.
Oh, yes.
That is a beautiful bear, though. Oh.
Having had a decent night's sleep, we convened to plan our next move.
Morning.
What's the matter with your face?
It's not good.
No.
It's like being in The Singing Detective.
Bloody roof. Anyway, listen.
Sorry, I'm briefly mesmerised.
Listen.
I'm back.
While you were out this morning buying new action trousers, I see, I have got a book. All of Colombia's wildlife is in this book. Yep, all of it. I've been through it. Guess what there isn't?
A hippopotamus.
Well, so far we've got pigeon, dog, horse.
Donkey.
Don't bring those up, please. Jaguar.
Jaguar.
Bear.
Yes.
Condor is next. Condor is next.
Is there a case, I think there is, for a little light car modification?
I agree, there is. I think I might be scaring them off a bit. I can make some changes.
I'm
Tell
just
you what I
thinking...
could give my car. A roof.
Yeah, that's
There
a
is
good
evidence
idea.
to suggest in your flaking visage.
Then you would look like Michael Gambon in the 80s.
Michael Campbell in the 80s.
We then went shopping in Bogota's massive auto district. 20 city blocks of nothing but shops selling car parts.
Wow. I'd love to go there. You could basically build your own car.
This is the one disguised as a bush in an industrial car park.
I've camouflaged it.
Well, yes, you painted it.
It's got roll-down netting that goes over the windows when I'm using it as a hide, and it has an inbuilt... Well, it's got a raise on it as well, because the one problem I've had is ground clearance.
What?
Yeah.
You've spent 2 days laughing at Hammond and me because we've got cars that have been raised and how awful they are, and then you've done exactly the same.
As an alternative expression, rather than I'm going to raise my car, why not I'm going to ruin
Yes.
my car?
What
which
you've done is
it does.
ruined it.
Well, let's see. I've done it very subtly.
Well, can we move on to Hammond, who's obviously
If
gone
you can find it.
completely mad?
I too have gone the camouflage route because it's green, as you can see. I've mended the half shaft up here. That's the only mechanical work I've had to do because other than that, it's been perfect. Yes, this structure here
Yeah.
is a hide.
I know it is. It's a hide on a monster truck. And you, because it's you put 2 cameras in there to film yourself.
Yes, that's the most important thing.
I love the idea that you two, afraid there's no other word, morons, have decided that somehow you can camouflage your car so they won't be seen by animals. I have already proved that mine can drive right up to a bear. He's interested.
Speaking of yours, what have you done? Whoa, what's all that on the back?
That, gentlemen, is a scissor lift.
What?
It's a scissor lift. Simply get in that and rise up. So that I
Oh,
have
so you're going to be a window cleaner.
The only thing this didn't really have was proper elevation. Now I have it.
How high does it go?
38 feet.
Really?
Yes.
It'll just fall over.
Aha, that's why I fitted it with outriggers.
They're not far enough apart, or big enough.
They slide.
How much does it weigh, that?
I've added half a ton. And there's something else I've done. Oxygen is fitted for my engine
Why do you need oxygen?
because we're going very high.
Well, 38 feet.
No, 15,000 feet. More, actually, nearly 16,000 feet.
Really?
Why?
Condors. They're in the sky.
That is
So I've got oxygen for the altitude, which
Yeah.
we're going to.
Yeah,
That'll stop my face disintegrating.
It won't.
And that means I can photograph birds.
it won't.
As it was another 200-mile drive to reach Condor country, we
am I
decided to
doing
get
now?
cracking immediately.
Oh,
You're not right, you know that, don't you?
I'll take the Jeep. Oh. Let's see. Come on. Now then, right, so, go. Oh, crap.
I'm back in the race.
Bloody hell. Bye, Hammond.
It wasn't like it's just...
Oh, bloody hell.
Oh, God, that looks tricky.
Let's go. Let's. Come on. Oh. Jesus Christ, come Oh, oh, oh.
That's good, right?
Come on, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Oh. Damn it.
I cannot wait to see a condor because
was
they
having
are one of
fun
the
then.
most superb creations on Earth. They just are magnificent. They can stay at 18,000 feet all day, maybe flap their arms once. Once. Right, gentlemen, we're passing 10,000 feet now. How's your temperature gauges?
Mine's getting hot, really hot.
Weirdly, my car isn't overheating, but it is producing some steam because I think maybe the cap isn't perfectly sealed and the ambient pressure is going down.
Yeah.
Why does he say ambient pressure? Why not just pressure?
We continued on Johnny's journey up into the heavens.
Right, we're at something like 11,500 feet. We're still climbing. Car is definitely struggling now. The engine burns a mixture of oxygen and petrol, mainly oxygen. The oxygen is going down, so you can't burn as much petrol, so the engine develops less power. We'll have to go for second. Climb, Pepe!
Keep an eye on the temperature. It is working extra hard. We might just pass a critical level at which this car can't suck in enough oxygen to mix with fuel to burn. And then I'll run out of steam.
The good thing is that while my colleagues were painting their cars, I was fitting mine with oxygen tanks. So when I start to really struggle, I shall simply feed pure O2 to the engine and me.
Oh my god. Come on.
Hammond, how are things in your monster truck?
Not brilliant, it's gone very wheezy and it's getting very hot.
We just passed 14,000 feet now. Really running out of power.
Wow.
Switching to oxygen for the engine. There we are. 2 clicks. Right, watch this.
Oh god, what am I doing now? Oh crap, oh crap, oh crap. Come on, come on. Hey, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, 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 oh. So I've got to go.
Why is my foot pinned to the floor?
Oh, dearie me.
Oh, God.
Oh crap. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Jesus Christ, come on, come on, come on. Oh, 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 oh. Oh.
Come on, Z.
Oh, that's fine.
Yes, you little beauty.
Ooh. I may have overreached myself a little bit.
Oh, look at all the condors I can see. They're everywhere.
It doesn't work. Let's face it.
I've had a brilliant idea. Let's just get off this dusty bit and set our hides up there.
Yes.
So, we drove off the dust. Found a new, likely-looking spot. And when the clouds had lifted, we set about getting ready to do photography.
The idea of the netting is it stops the shine on the windows, which is very visible to animals. Oh. There was some on this side as well.
Right, it's ready.
You're going up in it?
Well, why'd you not?
Well, actually, one reason. It's in the maximum weight, 159 kilograms. Well, you're not going anywhere, are you?
Well, the camera is quite heavy.
No. Oh, okay, yes, the camera. Why?
Oh, God.
This is a lot higher than it looked in the brochure.
I wouldn't like that. That's really horrible. Keep going until the end bit drops out.
Why don't you two
Yes?
get in your cars?
Yes?
Okay.
Bloody hell.
And can I just reinforce one thing?
What?
Silence is key.
Agreed.
That ridge
I'm
up there
bored.
looks promising.
Right. Where is it?
No, back a bit, back.
I can't go back. I'll have to go all the way round.
I can hear it from up here. Right, that one there, stop.
Got it. I think I'll make a coffee.
Then it was May's turn to disturb the peace.
I'm bored.
What is that?
It's a bird call.
It's a duck! Moments later, though, there was an even worse noise.
Oh, God.
Jesus.
If only there was something tall and metal that would attract the lightning.
Not wishing to be fried, I quickly descended. And then we all tried to outrun the storm. Which
Oh, God.
didn't work.
Oh, bloody hell. Oh, this is so scary.
Concentrating.
Keep going.
Oh. I was literally just about to get back onto the track. Oh, doesn't matter. Let's go. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh. Right, it's 10. Jeez. It's like it did not want a 10.
Mercifully, though, the storm passed. So we drove down the rough and icy mountain track.
Only another
long
4
into the
scenes
night.
left. Wow.
And the next morning, woke for a rethink in a makeshift camp on the edge of a town.
What are you doing?
I told you condors live down here.
He's living. It was living up there and it's had engine failure and it's crashed here.
Doesn't matter how it got here. Fact is, it is, and I've got the pictures of it. That means we're done.
You can't put that on an Amazon screensaver.
Why not?
This lost quite a lot of its majesty.
But it's a condor, and that means we're finished. That's it. We've done. James, I've got a condor shot.
Have you? You done it?
That is the final one. It's a condor, in camera, finished, out of here.
Hammond was wrong, though. We still had one more animal to find. The one that didn't make any sense. The hippopotamus.
Right, listen. This is obviously some kind of town. I am a journalist and a bloody good one. So why don't I pop into town and see if I can find out anything about this hippopotamus story?
Having got the information, I went back to my colleagues.
Any joy?
More than. I have heard the most astonishing story. Apparently, there was this guy in Colombia who had a business exporting forest products all around the world, okay? Really, really successful. So successful, he bought himself some pet hippopotamuses.
Who was he?
Pablo, someone or other. Anyway, the police shot him.
Why?
I don't know. They shot him, and after he was dead, his hippopotamuses escaped. Yeah? And they've been living in the wild and breeding. So there are hippopotamuses here, and they are wild, and I know where they are, and they're only 120 kilometers away.
Well, we're in.
Let's do it.
Finish your coffees.
That's excellent.
Staggering news.
The only thing is, for this 120 kilometers, would either of you mind if I modified my car by unmodifying it?
We were now on the last 75 miles of our 1,300-mile trek through what had turned out to be one of the world's most incredible countries.
That is
If you were to combine
gorgeous.
Canada and Russia and Australia, you still wouldn't have the variety in terms of terrain and temperature and wildlife that we've seen on this absolutely epic journey.
It is a beautiful country, though, by the looks of it. Just amazing. But where's
But of
the
course,
next
we
4
wouldn't
scenes?
have been able to see any of that without our cars.
Right, this apparently is the area where the businessman lived. And if you go down his escape road here...
Is what?
Escape road, he built it in case the police came, and so he could get away.
Wasn't very good then, was it?
No, it wasn't. Anyway, if you go down it, there's a pool where the hippos are now living.
Target
That's
acquired.
it.
Let's do it.
Let's do that.
Hippos. So, quick dash down the escape route, to the water, grab a shot of a hippo.
Yes, viewers, about a kilometre to go, and I haven't been run over by a monster truck.
Well, let me guess, that's about to...
Away!
How the... What the hell am I supposed to do? Oh, jeez. Oh jeez, oh jeez, oh jeez. So I'm basically... Oh. There's a left can go. Oh jeez. I hope there's no rough terrain.
Hang on.
Ah, screw it. Come on.
Right then, let's go.
Yes.
Hammond, I can only see you behind me. Can you see Clarkson behind you?
No, just looking for him.
At that moment, though, we were distracted by what lay in front of us.
That is a pond. That's a pond.
Rather than wait for Jeremy, we decided to be ready in case our final target appeared.
Hammond.
Oh. Oh. They are gorgeous.
Look at his big fat face.
Oof.
Yes.
Well, that's it.
That's tremendous. Hippopotamus.
Photos of a hippo.
Congratulations.
Well done us.
Well, I say we've done it. We've done it. Where's...
And I've been worrying about that. Well, if it gets here, you realise that'll be the first time any car on any of these trips has ever got to the end without a single fault. Nothing's gone wrong with it. See, that's about the only time that's ever happened. A car get to the end, it hasn't broken at all. That's a record.
You don't think you fell off that little scary bridge you did?
I don't know. You overcooked it because it's near the end.
Get a move on, Jeremy. He'll miss the credits.
Drive carefully.
Oh, bloody hell. Oh, jeez. Come on.
Look at that for a tiny line. Please don't laugh. Oops.
Is that?
It is.
Oh, brief moment of elation followed by plummeting depression.
Okay.
You been?
Welcome.
I've been mending my camera.
You don't need it. We've done it, mate. We've got shots of a hippo. It is done. We're finished. We've done it.
Behold the
We've
hippo.
got shots of a hippo just then.
Came out a couple of minutes ago.
So that's the end.
Yeah,
That is
job
the
done.
end.
Well, on that terrible disappointment, it's time to end. We hope you enjoy looking at the photographs we've taken.
They won't.
Well, some of them are quite good.
Well, one or two of them are good.
Well, whatever. We'll see you very soon. Goodbye.
Aw. Aw. Oh, jeez. Yeah. It's a good job they're not actual wildlife photographers, isn't it? Because all of these are, well, some of them aren't, but most are crap. Because they're all blurry. Jeez. And, wow. Well, that was the Colombia special of the Grand Tour game. I'm going to carry on with pick up put downs next. But for now, I will see you in the next one.
Is that barrel gonna...
I've been Gamer Jamie 111. Bye.